Well, hello everybody. Today I'm going to talk about motorbikes in Cambodia. And I'm not just going to talk about, rules of the road, because, there is none. Well, but there is a rumor that there are some in a filing cabinet down in Phnom Penh, but that's unverifiable. But no, there are rules, but the people have their own kind of rules when they're riding a bike, a motorbike. But yeah, that's kind of maybe a little bit in this video. But I want to talk about a couple of the, oh man, windy today. Talk about a couple of the different types of motorbikes that people ride here. There's two different types of motorbikes here, other than the real big ones and the regular shift and clutch and all that. But generally there's the automatic and there's a semi-automatic. The semi-automatic has no clutch, and you just take your hand off the throttle and shift and then continue to go. And that's really like the Honda Dream, and that comes in a 125 size, 125 cc. And a lot of them are around because it seems like most people prefer them. They're easier to maintain, and if they do break down, they're easier to fix because there's less moving parts than there is in the automatics. Personally, myself, I can't coordinate both my arms and my leg. No, I'm not that good. I just like to hop on it and either go or stop. I don't know shifting and all that stuff. This is easy. Like riding a bike without pedaling. That's a good one. Okay, so I've talked about the two. Mine is a, what is mine? Mine is a Honda Click 125. They do come in a 150 and a 160. Technically, anything over a 125 it is required to have a Cambodian driver's license, and I guess that will be with the motorbike sticker or whatever the thing that they put on the driver's license. But I'm not going to talk about those too much. The other kind of bikes you have, it's very popular, especially with the younger folks, the younger girls, and that's the Scoopies. And I think they're 125s. I will correct that when I get my video of a Scoopy. Really nice one looking, actually, too. And well, maybe I've already showed it to you and I just don't know that I've done that. Anyway, the choice of editing. Yeah, and then there's a whole bunch of other off-the-road one. Off-the-shelf ones, like Vanna. She's got an old, I think it's an old Riva. It's ancient, but it's still running. We had a little bit of problems with it. Each time she'd come to a stop and let off on the gas, it would die out. So I brought it down to Petch Mechanic, told them what was going on with it. So I think it was the carburetor. I said, the carburetor, the adjustment, or the carburetor itself. Came back the next day, and it was the carburetor. So I had the carburetor, and there was some cable that he ran to the back. He threw in an oil change. I believe the oil change was for free. And then with the labor, the whole thing cost me, drum roll please, well, I kind of can't, I'm driving, but it was $42. That carburetor cost me $20. It's amazing. And now that moto runs really, really sweet, and Vanna's not having any problems on it, and it's safer with her daughter on it, going to school and stuff. So I'm happy. It was $40 well worth it. Oh, plus they cleaned it up. They kind of gave it a little bit of a hose down, wipe down, cleaned it up. So yeah, what kind of service is that, man? That's pretty darn good. Now you do have a few other bikes like the Boxers. I believe they're 150s or 160s, and they're generally the ones that are hooked up to the tuk-tuks or up to the trailers hauling stuff. And I mean, those bikes are are true workhorses. But there's another one that's water cooled, and like when the radiator goes out or whatever, on the back of their bike they'll have a 20-liter bottle of water and a hose going down to wherever it needs to go. And they just stop every once in a while and put more water in the big old water bottle. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I'm just heading out today. It's one of my more favorite places just to cruise, get out of the house. And this is going west of Siem Reap. Probably seen it in some of my other videos. It's a nice little crossroads here that in about an hour or two it's gonna start getting busy because they set up shops, and there's some shops over to my right there. And I'll put and just kind of like a little market area for a couple of the villages around this particular area here. What else about the motorbikes? I mean, my people seem to, especially this in the last generation, kind of grew up on motorbikes. My girlfriend's family, even the 12-year-old kids can hop on it and take off, and you'll see have the little brother or little sister on the back. I've seen some of the girls heading around to the school when we go pick up mom from school, and I swear they don't look any more like 10 years old on their little motorbikes, and I'm like, oh my Lord. But it is what it is. And like what I was getting at is there are only kind of I don't know, social rules about driving motorbike, unwritten rules. Trying to figure out how I could really describe it without showing you. And I have been trying to get more and more riding videos, both in the out here and in the city, so I can kind of show you what to do, you know. Here in about a week or two, I want to get my Anchor Watt pass, because I can get a free one for the year. That's what I've been told. So I'm not much of a temple kind of guy or pagoda kind of guy. I do go to them, but there are a few things I want to do up in Angkor Wat. Not make a regular whole video. I might not, who knows. Leave me a comment below. What would you like to see? Would you like to see some of the old ruins? I can put that in. I can whip something up. It's funny, I went to a wedding about a month ago, and it was going to be out in the town. I was told it was out in the town by Angkor Wat, and we went down one road and a side road and a smaller road, a dirt road, turned into a goat trail. Finally, when it hit the road again, I knew exactly where they were, where we were. But there was a couple of motorbikes with us, and because I was the only barong there and I didn't have a pass, they brought me through a secret side way into Angkor Wat, and that's where they were having the wedding receptions. I thought that was kind of, I thought that was kind of cool. Where there's a will, there's a way. That was being very resourceful. Well, I hope you liked this video, and if you do, I'll put up another one that's kind of crazy on a motorbike. And of course, as always, you're all my #1 fans. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.